Welcome back to the Buffalo Bulls Dynasty and the season finale in Year 8. We have only one regular season game remaining, and the hope is still that we can compete for the ACC championship. 4 teams right now have 2 losses in conference, and Stanford has already finished their conference schedule. One of those 4 teams is going to the ACC title game, and if we want a chance, we have to win once again here today. We've gotten some really big games lately out of true freshman quarterback Kenyon Traylor. He has back-to-back 100-yard rushing performances. We take this number 1 ranked run offense into the final game of the regular season and try to take down Boston College. The defense has once again been shaky the last couple games. We'll see how they finish the year. But one thing that has certainly stabilized, can I get some love for kicker Morgan Grassmanis after all we've seen from him the last 4 years? We've been through some ups and downs, but he's kicking at a very high level now. Here are the projections on the college football playoffs, and they are currently excluding the Buffalo Bulls, but do have Clemson in, Syracuse, Virginia Tech, and Stanford. The ACC should be heavily represented, and I'm worried about making it in if we don't compete and win the ACC title. I don't want to play in the Pop-Tart Bowl. So let's start off here with our last game of the year against Boston College. Can we take them down, send them to 4-8, and see what the postseason brings our way? Welcome into the season finale, of course, Senior Day, as always, the final home game of the year. We've lost 1 game here all season. It was to UNC in our previous home game. Now we try to reestablish that home field dominance we've built over the last few years. And we'll get the football first, and we're underway once again at UB Stadium. And the return is handled. It's Devin Hester across the 20-yard line and stopped at the 23. Oscar McNabb leads the team with 8 touchdown catches on the year. DeMarco Lacombo is still the rushing touchdown leader. And the day starts with a pass from Kenyon Traylor, and he completes to Roger Grimm on the crossing pattern, gain of 9. The running back start goes to Jimmy Sampson, and he gets met in the backfield. A powerful play from Brad Sauerbrunn. 3rd down, they go to Lacombo now, and he makes a move outside. Ends up on the wrong end of that hit. But a first down at the 39. It's Sampson, makes a move, finds some daylight, and that's a first down for Jimmy. Now 427 yards on the year. Traylor stepping up, and the pocket collapses around him. Nice start for Sauerbrunn. 3rd down for the Bulls as Traylor steps up. He lets this fly, and he's got him open, but there's a flag down. Roger Grimm has a touchdown, and it's coming back because he stepped out of bounds. I haven't seen this in the entire dynasty. He gets jammed at the line and can't stay in bounds. It's a good call. And we'll punt this away. Ross Fatini-Kuhn kicks it to the Eagles, and it's a very good angled kick out of bounds at the 2-yard line. And Boston College will take the field. Paul Lawrence, he's the receiver who can do the most damage. The secondary has been vulnerable throughout the year, but backed up on 1st down, they start with a run, and it's the senior leader of this defense, Leon Edmond. No gain. 2nd straight run, and they give up the inside now. Angling back to the middle, a 1st down run for Andy Bernhardt. Quick throw on the outside, and taken down near the 20. Quarterback for BC is Bobby Wayne. The give to Bernhardt. 1st down BC to the 24. They've gotten away from their own end zone, and now dished outside. Not much on the catch. Buffalo forcing 3rd down. They put the pressure on and knock the football out. And they've recovered at the 15. And there's senior Antoine Gatto. He's done this now 4 years as a Buffalo pass rusher. One of the best we've seen in the dynasty. 49 career sacks now. That is a Buffalo school record. A nice short field now for the offense. Motioning out Jimmy Sampson, and he's brought down in space. Didn't get the block from Sean Blade. Trailer back to the air. Hits Grimm. And that's a gain of 6. Receivers in tight on the left side. Trailer, he's protected. That's hauled in. Oscar McNabb inside out to the 3, and it's goal to go. They'll run Lacombo. Whoop and over. The locomotive scores. Buffalo's on the board. You know, he's gone through defenders far too often this year. He changes it up now. He gets up there. Learning a little bit from Carlos Harms in garbage time throughout this season. Eagles take over. And Bobby Wayne in the shotgun. He's back to pass, and the lefty dumps it on the screen. Bernhardt gains 5. 3rd down and 3. There's time, and the pass is hauled in. Bernhardt on the angle route gets a big pickup in the matchup against Leon Edmond. All the way to the Buffalo 46. Knocked down on the screen pass. That's Antoine Gatto. On the inside give, nice cut. Jamal Harper left in the dust, and it's another BC first. Wayne back to throw, downfield, and knocked down. Well covered by Larry Pan. 2 safeties deep for Buffalo, and the pressure getting there again. Wayne taken down by Rashawn Hayden. I think he's looked good in his little bit of playing time he's gotten this season. 3rd down now, and they split the safeties. Breaking open, it's a touchdown. Drew Colombo wide open, a 41-yard score. Leon Edmond just doesn't carry him as that deep middle player. Linebacker has to do his job for the Tampa 2 to work. We are tied at 7. Jimmy Sampson carries. It's a gain of 6. 3 receivers in the game. It's a 3rd down. Trailer under pressure, and that might have impacted the throw. He just missed an open McNabb. Every now and then, those will get away from him. Now Bobby Wayne and the BC Eagles. Wayne buying time, decides throwing it away is the best option. They stack receivers on the outside, and a screen goes to Bernhardt. He's been busy and makes a move to take it to the 47. Bobby Wayne on 2nd down. A sideline shot. That's complete. It withstands a booth review. Now a 3rd and 6. Wayne backs up and then gets rid of it. Coverage was solid. He felt the pocket collapsing. So here's the kicker. A chance at the lead. And from 51, the kick is good. Now the Bulls find themselves trailing, oddly enough. And they'll try a screen going to McNabb. Cuts it outside. Good pickup. That's 14 yards. Sampson still in the game. And here's Trailer. And he drops this off. Grimm makes the catch. Gain of 6. Sampson on the run. Driving upfield. Does a really good job between the tackles. Now Keenan Cleveland checking in. It's 2nd down. Again coming across the middle. Grimm. They don't trust him now near the sideline anymore. Only in the middle of the field. 3rd and 1. That's Lacombo territory. A gain of 6 does the job. Moving this into the edge of field goal range. Lacombo on a counter. Just trucks a defender and then gets bulldozed himself. 3 receivers in the game. On 3rd down, Trailer lofts this, and it's knocked down, wanting Sean Blade. So here is Morgan Grassmanis on the hottest stretch of his career, and the kick is good to tie the game at 10. A good back-and-forth battle we got here in the 2nd quarter. This is Bobby Wayne now. No one's getting near him, and a little too strong on the pass. 10 for 15 now in the air. As Bernhardt gets hit, keeps balance, but will lose yardage. That's Devontae Carrion who tackles him. Third down, another screen, and wrapped up. Carrying again, showing that closing speed to get the football back. Sampson awaiting, should be good field position. Very returnable as well. He approaches midfield and could not outrun the pursuit. Starting in the pistol, it's a first down screen. Grimm getting blocks, cuts outside. Nice start to the drive, 13 yards. Same look now on this second down, and his pass is lofted. Blade in the area, cannot make the tough back shoulder catch. And it's Traylor facing third down. Over the middle, incomplete. There's Oscar McNabb on a 15-yard reception. Approaching the red zone, it's Traylor, and he throws outside. Another one for McNabb. Out of bounds at the 10. Down here they go to the I, and it's a fake. It's a catch for Lacombo, who stiff arms and takes it down to the 4. Back in the I again, but now Treggs as they change up the approach. Third and goal from the 2. And from the I, it's Lacombo looking for a second touchdown, but is denied. And it's fourth down. No hesitation, the offense stays on. Out of the I. Fake to Lacombo. It's a throw and a catch for Joel Treggs. There's a touchdown to the 300-pound defensive tackle fullback hybrid. That's how we celebrate Senior Day in Buffalo. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Bernhardt trying to sweep. He's going nowhere. Stopped by Leon Edmond. On 2nd and 13 on the crossing route, they'll pick up around 11 and try to get this conversion ahead of the 2-minute warning. Bernhardt will pick it up. 36 yards on 10 carries. Now 1:42 left to play. Good protection. That's open, but he could not stay in bounds. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Big break for Buffalo, as there was all kinds of room there had he stayed in. Instead, on the return now, nice move, Jimmy Sampson. The speed to get around the edge, and now down the sideline. Sampson to the 10. He's gone. Touchdown, Jimmy, and Buffalo extends the lead. He's always looked like he's one move away from breaking that return this year. He's been awesome in this role. It starts with making that first man miss. I think outside of just fielding the punt cleanly, that's the most important thing on returns, getting past the first man. It's his first return touchdown of the year and his 7th career touchdown at Buffalo. Offense, defense, and special teams all contributing here in the first half. A 14-point game. Watch out, Bobby! He goes back to the 2 and gets dropped. Forward progress will mark him at the 4. And now Bernhardt's going to take it to the outside. That's a good gash. I think here just getting a couple first downs even to ensure we don't get the ball back is kind of a win. But they need this third down conversion, and that's complete. Good looking play for Paul Lawrence. You can see some of the explosiveness there. Haven't gotten him the ball much. Here's a shot deep down the middle, covered this time. Spencer Jordan denies. Bobby Wayne all the way out, and now Bernhardt. He's been the engine of this offense in the first half. Inside the 40, 12 seconds remain. Wayne, he's taken down. Through the middle, Connor Smoot. They'll try a field goal now, but this one is from 61 yards away. Does it have enough? It does! And the kick is good. 24-13, 3 seconds to go in the first half. They'll just run Cleveland here, and time expires as he does get a 24-yard pickup. But that's going to take us into the break. Been a good first half for Buffalo. Boston College putting up a solid fight. They've hit some big plays. But Buffalo's had the more complete day with all three phases contributing some big game-changing plays. An 11-point game as we begin the second half. BC on the screen. They'll open with a gain of 5. Now third down against the single high look, and Bernhardt's not going to get it. Smoot and Harper combine. And Buffalo quickly gets the ball back for their first second half drive, and Sampson opens through a lane on the outside. He's out to the 41. Now the fake to Cleveland. Trailer buying time. Now lets it go. Caught by McNabb. Meeting him on the other side of the field. First down, Bulls. Now they'll give it to Cleveland. Has a lead blocker, and maybe if he stays more to the left there, he's all the way into the end zone. Ball at the 24. Whoa! Pressure arrives and got the trailer right as he released. It's 3rd and 16 now. Trailer again rolling, wanting McNabb, but this time can't secure the ball. And they'll send on Grass-Manis. 41-yard try. Kick is good. Not as much drama lately on the kicks. Buffalo trying to protect the 2-touchdown lead. It's Bernhardt. Nothing there on the right side. They send 4. Wayne. He's going to fire deep down the sideline. And Hester gets a hand in there. It's broken up. Third down. They send 4 again. Wayne short. And just enough. They appear to have it. They motion out Bernhardt. Sailing deep again. This time they connect. Down the sideline. A touchdown. It's Paul Lawrence. He's the big-time playmaker. 60-yard touchdown. BC not going away. 27-20. Midway through this third quarter, Cleveland tries to squeeze through, gets a solid gain. Now the Bulls go empty. Trailer scans the field, fires, sideline. Good catch. Mike Dugans. He's been getting a lot of love down in the comments. I love seeing that. And now Sean Blade on the jet touch pass as Buffalo mixes some things up. And now goes to the eye. That's Lacumbo up the middle, running to the 44. Sampson back in. This is second down for Trailer, and he does complete it. Did not look good, but Dugans gains 6. Third down Bulls, and they stick with the run, and Cleveland picks it up. They ran it there, probably anticipating it could be 4-down territory. Nice sidestep, and Keenan Cleveland gets 4 more. Cleveland getting a lot of the action here on this drive, and this one's lofted. End zone! Incomplete for Blade. He's been trying to hit this downfield pass, and it's been close all day. Third down and 6, Sampson returns. They're running option now. Flip to Jimmy. Turns it up. First down, Buffalo. I'm starting to love that speed option in the right spots. Sampson carries. Close to another Buffalo first down. You know what this is going to be here. Lacumbo, just enough on 3rd and 1. But now searching for a third down answer. They need to get to the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown. Oscar McNabb makes the catch. It's touchdown number 9. They just clear out as much space as possible here for Oscar McNabb. Number 32, he's a half step late there. If McNabb doesn't have elite speed, he's probably covered. 34-20 here in the fourth quarter. Buffalo trying to put the finishing touches on this game, but BC hasn't backed down. Every chance we've had to really put them behind, they've answered. Bernhardt on a counter now, and there's all kinds of green for him to run through on his way to a 14-yard pickup. From the 40, met in the backfield by the aggressive Leon Edmond. A tougher third down now as Wayne fakes. And good coverage. It's broken up by Jordan. Fourth down for BC. Wayne to the air, has time, climbs, and now runs ahead and gets the first down yardage. Inside 9 minutes to play. Another TFL, that's Joel Triggs. They're going to kick a field goal here. And the kick is up and good. They must feel good about how many possessions they can get remaining in this game. But the defense now has to get the ball back. Trailer off the fake, rolls all the way out. Oh boy, he's going deep! It's caught! Oscar McNabb! Where did that come from? This thing just traveled 70 yards in the air. From R13, all the way downfield to the opposing 16-yard line. I didn't think he had arm strength like that. Lacombo carries now ahead to the 6. He gains 7. And more I-form coming. Lacombo, first down. The locomotive looking to make another stop. Takes the carry, scores his second touchdown of the day. And that puts Buffalo ahead by 3 possessions. Just a few minutes to go in this game. Buffalo celebrating another successful senior day. There's Harper on the stop, turning over BC on downs. And now they look to run the clock out. A nice pickup here for DeMarco Lacombo. And now they put Carlos Harms in the game. And we know he's been great every chance he's gotten in garbage time. Another impressive first down run. Now he angles out and gains another 9. Just about a minute left to go. Jimmy's going to carry now and grind his way inside the 10. They might run one more play here. Carlos Harms. No hurdling touchdown here. That's the game. Buffalo closes on a win, 9-3. They do suffer 2 conference losses during the regular season, but they have set themselves up now for a chance at a very successful postseason. And we'll see if this 7-2 ACC record is enough to return them to the title game. They lost a year ago. I would love a chance at competing for that championship once again with that auto bid into the college football playoff. We do end up allowing a lot of passing yards again in this game. I'm not sure why Edmond didn't carry on that deep touchdown they had. Their first score is still on my mind. We've been giving up far too many big plays this year. When we force teams to really grind out drives, we're usually in much better shape. But the offense again plays extremely well. Kenyon Trailer, that 70-yard pass. I can't believe he made that. Now I'm wondering why some of these other deep balls haven't been made this year, because that was one of the best throws I've seen in this entire series. Oscar McNabb puts on a show here in the finale. We ran the football well. And now we see where the chips fall as we finish up the regular season. We will move on. Week 15 is a bye week, and we will add Aries Clark, a running back, into the recruiting class. So here's where the standings end up. 3 teams tied atop the North Coast. Syracuse and Stanford. You have to break the 3-way tie. And going to the ACC title game will be Syracuse and not the Buffalo Bulls. They will play against Clemson for the championship. So, because it's a 3-way tie, you look at common games and opponents between those teams. And if we take a look at who we lost to in conference, it was North Carolina and Stanford. Syracuse beat Stanford, and they beat North Carolina. The only team they lost to that we beat was Virginia Tech. And that's why they get the edge over us. We do not go to the conference championship. Instead, we have to hope that what we did in our resume here the regular season was enough. We add a center now to our recruiting class. And we'll see that the Heisman Trophy winner is wide receiver Raheem Sly from the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Taking home some hardware for Buffalo is Larry Pan, becoming the best defensive back of the year. And next time we take the field, it will be in the college football playoff. We have been invited. We'll take on the Tennessee Volunteers in round 1. We ended up being ranked number 5 in the country with that last victory. So despite no ACC title game, we get in along with Syracuse and Miami. Those are the teams that represent the ACC in the playoffs this year. And we have a chance at potentially facing Syracuse a second time. It's pretty wild that they make it in even after losing to us and having the same conference record. But Stanford being in that tiebreaker is partially on us for losing to them earlier this season. So we'll take on the Tennessee Volunteers. I think it's a really good matchup. High-ranked team, 89 overall from the SEC. We've never seen them before. The top of their roster has some big-time defensive standouts. Of course, many good skill players as well. I see they have one of the best tight ends, it looks like, in college football. So it's going to be a battle. And I know our defense is going to have to bring some energy here with pass rush and the playmaking on defense. I know we have it in us, but we're very inconsistent on that side. And my early thought is that for us to make a deep run, we're going to have to play some outstanding offense and potentially keep up in some high-scoring games. But between Kenyon Traylor and the three-headed attack in the backfield, I think we have so many options. We just have to make sure we don't end up falling behind and getting into a tough spot in this game. Traylor has 20 touchdowns to 1 interception. I can hardly believe that's a real stat line. And those of you that have watched the content for over a decade, you're probably in shock as well. But I've really rethought offense just as a basic concept in this series. I've rewritten basically all of my knowledge of running offense here the last few years in the series, and it's really paid off. So we're going to try to make our second run here at the college football playoff. We now have 5 consecutive 9+ win seasons, and we'll try to make it 3+ with a postseason victory. Buffalo and Tennessee comes your way next time. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you when the playoffs begin.